Today in History. 자, 5월 26일 아침입니다. And we're going to continue with our journey to the past.
We are indeed. We have a couple of events to share with our listeners, but first here is my quiz question. Movies featuring cowboys, horses, and sheriffs are called, number one, Western films, or number two, Southern films. One more time. Movies featuring cowboys, horses, and sheriffs are called Western films. That's number one. Or Southern films. That's number two. If you know the answer right now, please put it on our Bundy board or text it in, pounder sharp 1045. That would be on your cell phone, and that would be for 51. You could win an eco bag and mug cup.
서부 영화냐, 남부 영화냐가 되겠습니다. Okay, so we are going to be talking about two main items in this segment.
Let's find out what they are. Today in history. In 1897, Bram Stoker's Dracula was published, and in 1907, John Wayne was born.
1897년 5월 26일에는 Bram Stoker의 드라큘라가 이제 출간된 날로 기억되고 있고요. 1907년 5월 26일은 John Wayne의 출생일로 또 기록되고 있습니다. So today's journey begins with the publication of a novel that is now considered an iconic legacy from the Victorian era.
I had no idea it was this long ago that Dracula hit the shelves. It was on this day in 1897 that Bram Stoker's classic, the infamous but certainly beloved Dracula, that's when it came out. I didn't know it was that long ago.
그러니까요. Just centered on the story of Count Dracula, 드라큘라 백작 이야기에 이제 시작이 되죠. A dreaded vampire from Transylvania, Dracula set the foundations for a wide range of literary genres that transcended even to the big screen.
That's right. Legends of vampires existed since way before Stoker, but he certainly gave us its modern version, paving the way to numerous adaptations both on the screen and the stage, as well as other best-selling novels.
Prior to the release of Dracula, Stoker spent 7 years researching various folktales from across Europe regarding vampires.
Right. Now, contrary to popular belief, when Dracula was first published, it didn't become an immediate bestseller. In fact, the novel became more of a significant cultural value for modern readers rather than Victorians, who are said to have enjoyed the novel just as another adventure story.
Oh, the iconic status it enjoys now was actually cemented through its movie versions, which were the sole reason for the book has never gone out of print. Well, Stoker didn't enjoy much fame nor money through his novel, though. He was so poor during the last year of his life that his widow was forced to sell the notes and outlines of the novel at a Sotheby's auction, which fetched less than $4 back then.
Wow, I bet it would be worth a lot more now. And to think that the 1992 movie version by Francis Ford Coppola earned more than $212 million worldwide.
Is that the movie that starred Tom Cruise?
And Brad Pitt? I think.
And Kristen Dunst.
I think so. Oh, really? She was in that too?
Oh, the little young girl.
Okay. That we might be talking about the wrong movie, but it was. There have been so many movies of this similar, based on this genre, right?
You know what? So, maybe that's a different one. Oh, there's Anthony Hopkins movie.
Okay.
That's the one that came out in 1992.
Okay,
and
that was the Francis Ford Coppola one. What was the Brad Pitt one then? Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, right.
그것도 뱀파이어 무비 맞지만 이 영화는 아니네요. 92년도에 나왔던 프란시스 포드 코폴라 감독의 작품은 또 다른 거였습니다.
Right.
Since there are so many different versions of Dracula.
And now so many TV shows and still movies, with vampires being made, right? True Blood is a very popular TV series. And of course, what was that? Team Edward, Team whatever.
Burton?
Yeah, what was the name of the movie? It escapes me.
Tim Burton.
No, not Tim Burton. The one with they love each other. What's her name? The young girl who...
Kristen?
No, she has one facial... Thank you. Kristen Stewart. Now, what's the name of the movie? Oh, come on.
저거.
I can't remember.
Twilight.
Oh, thank you.
띵동띵동.
Oh, that was driving me crazy.
생방송으로 진행하고 있는 고품격 영어 교육 방송 함께하고 계시고요. And now we go to the beginning of the 20th century when another iconic figure fueled the imagination and dominated the the screens and was as influential as Count Dracula in his own right.
And that's because he was the quintessential image of the Western cowboy. Of course, we're talking about John Wayne. He was born on this day in 1907, and he was renowned for his voice, his mannerisms, and portrayal of rugged men.
네, 여기서 말씀드리는 매너리즘이라고 하는 건 우리가 생각하는 그런 매너리즘에 빠진다는 그 매너리즘이 아니고 뭔가 좀 특이한 그런 행동 저 습관이 있었다는 걸 말하고 있죠. So born as Marion Mitchell Morrison, that was his real name. Well, John Wayne was an acclaimed actor, director, producer who was among the top names leading the box office for 3 decades.
Yeah, he also holds the record for the actor with most leading roles, 142, and it comes as no surprise that he's now considered as one of the top actors of all time. And speaking of being a great actor, let's have a look at a clip from his movie Angel and the Bad Man.
This'll sound like I'm butting into your business, and I am. And you ought to give me a watch with a gold case for doing it. You dim-witted nail-bender, marry that girl.
Marry her? Why, I assure you my intention... Well, she knows how I feel.
How would she know? Stop yammering about shoeing horses. That's no way to talk to a girl. Talk to her about her.
That's no way to talk to a girl. 자, John Wayne, 그 Angel and the Batman 이군요. 배트맨이 아니라 Badman이네. 나쁜 남자네, 나쁜 남자.
Angel and the Batman. Right.
네, John Wayne이 나왔던 영화였습니다.
Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, let's finish things up with the answer to the quiz question. The question was, movies featuring cowboys, horses, and sheriffs are called, number 1, Western films, number 2, Southern films, and the answer was number 1. All right, Jason is just around the corner with today's Sports World. First, here is Michael Jackson, Love Never Felt So Good.